Happy New Year everybody and welcome to, can you believe it, the very first edition of Wrestling Showdown of 2019. Wow, what a year it's been. 2018 ended on an absolute high with our two packed events in Kinghorn and in Broxford, and 2019 looks set to continue the trend because yet more live events on the horizon. The 23rd and 24th of February in Dunfermline and Linlithgow respectively. That's where you need to be. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. But well, I hope you had a great new year, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be pleased to. I'm feeling much better, certainly better than I was last week. And what better way to kick off Wrestling Showdown in 2019 by having one of our most popular stars and a man who was in the very first match on Wrestling Showdown in 2018. It's become a tradition. And that tradition involved Kevin Williams. Who doesn't love Kevin Williams? Everyone loves Kevin Williams. And he's going to be taking on one of the best that the North East of England has produced. A man making his Wrestling Showdown debut. He's the king of the dad bods, Ragnar. Now these two men have got their eyes on a potential championship opportunity in the not too distant future, but who will get the victory and who will move on to get a potential title match? There's only one way to find out. It's by going down to ringside for the very first Wrestling Showdown match of 2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and our first match of 2019 is very much like the last match of 2018 in that we see a tenured member of the W3L roster, in this case Kevin Williams in the black and the blue singlet, taking on the very best that the North East of England has to offer, in this case the king of the dad bods, Ragnar, in the red and black trunks, who's just immediately gone to the floor, just decided to wander around and antagonise everybody within earshot and probably a few out of earshot as well. These two men have never wrestled before, and neither of them is somebody to be taken out. You see fans rushing to get a good view of this contest, and it's going to be great, I'm sure, because we've got a whole year ahead of us here in W3L, as Williams with a chop to the rear end of Ragnar. And of course a victory here on Showdown at the start of 2019 is going to set you up nicely for the coming 12 months ahead, in particular live events at the end of February. Ragnar remonstrating, referee just applying the count. As I said, these two men have never wrestled before, but Ragnar's been part of many of our live events in W3L as we around the north of England, seeking just to dictate the pace. Faced Mike Moose a couple of times, Vortex, Taylor Bryden, out of W3L wrestled Doug Williams, British wrestling ambassador and legend that he is, his former W3L roster member as well, Doug Williams. And Ragnar immediately ducks under Williams. Apologies for the wobbling camera here, ladies and gentlemen. They appear to be at sea this week here in Wrestling Showdown. Williams slips out the body slam attempt. He's getting the better of Ragnar here, that rushing leg sweep. Things going Williams' way. He's a highly experienced partner for a long time, is a difficult man to defeat. As he goes in and launches Ragnar again with a monkey flip. Of course, Williams a couple of weeks ago challenging Dickie Divers for the Wrestling Showdown Championship. Ragnar, there's the power of the man, turns Williams round and just smacks him in the face. Ragnar started his career as part of a tag team called the Country Club, but has since gone solo and has really had more success in the singles ranks. And for all he's not really popular here in W3L right now, he has found some popularity in other promotions in and around the north east of England, and with abilities like that, as you saw the way he pulled Williams out there, you can understand why. Some folk like Ragnar, some folk don't, and you need to make your own minds up as he just slugs Williams in the back of the skull. Good all-rounder as Ragnar. He's powerful, can fly, can move well, can wrestle too, but can't stop his hands from hitting that ring post, and that won't be good for him. Williams going to take advantage of that. You can't give Williams an opening, because if you do, he will take advantage, as they've disappeared off into the crowd. Referee giving chase. If you're not all feeling too seasick. Williams getting the fans to high five Ragnar's bad hand. Now face first into the ring apron. Ragnar's all over the place. That could just be seasickness, however. There's a knee from Ragnar catching Bods as he came in. Catch him with a reverse neckbreaker. Almost a ravishing Rick Rude. As Ragnar goes for the first cover of the match, he doesn't quite manage to put Williams away. Ragnar was a big fan of Owen Hart when he was growing up. Also a big fan of the Texas Tornado Kerry Von Erich. So he starts hobbling around the 1 foot, you'll know what's happened. Got another cover after that leg drop. See, Williams tried to move out the way and Ragnar was like having none of it. Just dropped himself down across Williams. Arguably, Hart moved more with that. Big uppercut in the corner. Williams landing heavily. Here comes Ragnar again. And Ragnar's a powerful man. He's a tough man. If you don't believe me, and this is no secret what I'm about to say, but yeah, Ragnar suffered a stroke in 2015. And if you know anything about strokes, he had an M1 variant, which is just about the worst type of stroke that you could possibly have. He ended up in intensive care. Doctors thought he would be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. But not only was Ragnar up and walking within 3 months, he was back wrestling within 5 months. Just let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. He suffered a stroke and was back competing within 5 months. That is just a phenomenal recovery. Superhuman, you might say. And so you've got to give Ragnar respect. Really like the way he conducts himself here in W3L and elsewhere. You've got to give him a ton of respect. That's that body press. Dives onto Williams. That could be all here. Caught him out of nowhere. So Ragnar, fair play to the man. He has battled back from adversity, and that is why he is such a tough competitor. He's been as low as he's going to get, and you hitting him with a couple of moves, it's not going to hurt him as much as a stroke. You can't stop him the way his own body tried to, and he fought back against that. So a victory for him would be all the sweeter here in WTL this week on Wrestling Showdown. Just pummeling Williams. Williams, of course, wants to get back into the title hunt. So does Ragnar. Either of these men challenging for the Showdown Championship would be fantastic. Williams has tried before and it's not quite worked out, and he'd love to get that chance again. Ragnar would love to raise gold in WTL, appear to be more often than he might well do. And he took a bit too long, that elbow drop. Again, you can't underestimate Williams, who just rolled across. I think he was trying to drape an arm over Ragnar, but he moved. Jawbreaker. I think it hurt Ragnar every bit as much as it hit Williams. Covers him. A really poor cover too, but Ragnar, I think his head's throbbing. Both men up. And Ragnar continuing on the assault. Got something in mind. Throws Williams off the ropes. Hits that knee lift. And Williams all the air out of his lungs there. Going for it again. For all Ragnar liked Owen Hart, this is more like Val Venus's tactics, isn't it? Oh, Williams with the roll up. Took 2 knee lifts. The third one he saw coming and rolled up Ragnar. Ducks a Hadouken and down goes Williams. Ragnar drops him down. Williams may have taken that right on the jaw. And Ragnar join with the fans. This is his mistake, I think. Cover. Didn't put a lot away across the shoulders. If he was just a bit more on it and was able to get onto Williams quicker, hook the leg, he may have got that victory. But as it was, he sometimes gets too worked up and annoying the fans, antagonising them. You'll hear the crowds shout at him, catcall him, and he responds in kind. And taking your eye off your opponent, losing your focus is not a good move. Ask any opponent of Kevin Williams. Ask the very good Mr. Ewan G. Mackey. We all remember Resolution. You see Ragnar with just a couple of punches. They want to stop Williams. Just repositions him, and Williams slipped out of it. And hits with a Hadouken, and Ragnar does not go down. And another one takes him down though. And a third one. Ragnar is all over the place here. Williams has got him hooked up, setting up the bomb. Ragnar had no idea what was coming there. Doesn't know which bit of his body to hold. And Williams nearly got it. Ragnar was a hair's breadth away from not kicking out. Then Williams gets dragged up on the shoulders. You've seen him end matches with us before. And down he goes. Hitting the Jaeger bomb, but it does not end the match. Normally you fly after a couple of Jaeger bombs. One nearly finished off Kevin Williams there. But this crowd are on his side. They love Williams. Wherever we go in W3L, the crowd loves Kevin Williams. Slips out the fireman's carry attempt, trying to get Ragnar in position now. Hoists him up. And down he goes. Williams, how many folk has he beaten with that move? He could add Ragnar to the list. Great victory by Kevin Williams. He really had to fight back from that. Ragnar has given a tremendous accounting for himself in his Wrestling Showdown debut. Williams happy with that victory. Let's hope we see loads more of Ragnar in 2019 in W3L, right here on Showdown and at our live events as well. But Kevin Williams gets the victory, the first win of 2019. Last year he was in the first match of Showdown in 2019, he lost, but he redresses the balance.
Kevin Williams gets the victory, and that's going to certainly aid his chances of gaining himself another title match sometime in the not too distant future, perhaps the end of February, because yep, 23rd and 24th, that's where we will be in Dunfermline and in Linlithgow for 2 live events. Tickets are already on sale. I'll be telling you who's going to be there, what matches you're going to be seeing, and all the rest of it in the weeks to come here on Wrestling Showdown. But if you want to get your tickets now, and you probably should, you can go to our website. We're at W3LWrestling.com. Of course, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. All the details are currently on your screen. The channel that you're watching, you should subscribe to it. One button click and you'll be notified every time of a brand new edition of Wrestling Showdown. And not just that, whenever we put something else on the W3L network, you'll get notified with that as well. And I'm not really at liberty to say too much right now, but I can tell you, we've got another network special coming up soon. But I've said too much already. What is it? When will it be there? Well, if you subscribe, you'll find out, won't you? You don't want to miss this one, ladies and gentlemen. Use the hashtag W3L Wrestling Showdown. Tell us who you want to see at our live events. What do you think of our previous events? Just engage with us here in W3L. And make sure you come back in 7 days' time, because, frankly, your Sunday is not complete without us, is it? Every Sunday at midday, that's when you can get a new episode of Wrestling Showdown, and that'll happen next week. So come back and see us then for more amazing Wrestling Showdown.